Hi. So I'm known around my store and to people that I know as one of the people with the worst, absolute worst luck in the world. And I'd like to explain my most recent story because it is just so dumb that it really is. It is worth telling. This has absolutely nothing to do with repairing laptops, nothing to do with customer service, no type of life lesson here. This is really just me trying to inspire a laugh out of some of you. So one of the things with Facebook that's really interesting is how good it is, just how good it is at telling exactly when a message is business or not business related. So some of you may be familiar with the spam folder, some of you may be familiar with the other folder on Facebook, and a lot of people complain about how it is at filtering out business related things or things that are really related to what you're doing, but I want to tell a story tonight on just how good this system is. So on my business page, I get messages every day from a lot of people, and I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest, a lot of these messages I answer, but a lot of them are really messages that I have no interest in. I mean, I get these silly messages that are something like, you gotta understand, man, this guy's gonna kill me. I fucked up his board, I dropped a screw on it. I need to know what this is. You don't understand. I need to know by tomorrow. And I'll go, well, you're right, I don't understand. And I don't care to. I don't actually, you're wrong when you say that I have to understand. I don't care. I mean, really, like, you're making it obvious that you want free help. You're not offering anything in return. It's 1 in the morning, and you're asking for this by 5 or 6 the next day. That makes its way through to my business page just fine. All those messages asking for silly little things and free service at 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning, they make it through just fine. Now, when it comes to supplier spam, when it comes to Chinese vendors, all the junk makes it through just fine. People offering me $40 iPhone 4S screens in 2015 make it through just fine. People that are offering me $150 MacBook Air screens when I've been paying $72 for them for the past 2 years of my life now, all of that makes it through just fine and dandy. Then there's a message from a beautiful woman that I actually had met and went to lunch with a few times. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Not just a beautiful woman, also an engineer. She actually went to an accredited university that's known throughout the United States as being an excellent engineering school. She was trained as an engineer. She is far better at all the stuff that I do than I am. She could probably teach me how to do everything I'm doing properly. Not only is she an engineer and somebody who graduated with a good degree, with a good skill set, but she also made something with her life from nothing, very similar to the way I did, except, obviously much more larger and successful scale. She started her own business with no money that grosses millions upon millions of dollars per year, and she is one of 2 people who work for it. Now, when I say millions, I don't mean like the I cracked millions where they're talking about, we made 6 million this year, and then it's like, no, you didn't, because you have to divide that amongst 1,000 people, which means you made 6,000 this year, which is crap. This is, actual cash millions of dollars. So, beautiful woman, millions of dollars, engineer, entrepreneur, independent, flirting on Facebook, like actually sending flirty messages. Facebook is really, really smart. You know why? Because she sent this to my business page. And since that's not related to business, it went straight to spam. And one of the things that you're going to notice about women, they don't really like when you ignore them for 16 months after they send you a message like that. That's kind of like what I would call a turnoff. So when you say, hey, how are you? 16, 17 months later, it doesn't really do the same thing. So yeah, the Facebook message system is absolutely excellent at ensuring only business-related messages make it to your business inbox. And that's one of the things that I just find funny. Because, again, if it was just a beautiful woman, whatever. If it was just a woman who was, decent looking but into all the same things I was, I get it. But a model-class woman that I had lunch with is not only a millionaire, but a professional electronics engineer with a focus on the same things that I'm interested in. And you send it to spam! And you send it to spam! Really? Oh. This guy, it's just one of those things. You just have to laugh. You have to laugh. It's funny. Anyway, so that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video on current sensing. I have actually had a day, not just this. just filled with silly little bits of failure. So I had a stack of boards that came in for repair that were actually... These are not for customers. I assure you, if these were for customers, they'd all work. But they're not. They're for me. And, of course, they're all piston and ice cream. And one of them actually has signs that somebody took a screwdriver and tried to shove something out of a USB port. And it's like... Yeah, 2015 is off to a great start. Hopefully better for you than for me. And that's it for today.